good evening. Alright, let's see. Shrink that down. That's over there. Don't need this open anymore. That can be closed. I don't need that open. I got too many things open on my desktop. Alright, cool. Now it is time to do some drawing. Boop. Okay, there we go. Let's just see if I can, I don't know, wrap it up, maybe get it done, be happier with it. You know, whatever. Okay, so we're using the first set of colors, which is the 97 colors, which would be a pretty simple shading thing, and I'm not sure if I want to go that simple in my shading, so part of me is like, but what if I want a little bit more deets, you know? What if I want them details? Clean up my line work on their persons. Oops. Maybe I don't even need to clean up. You know, before we clean up the line work, let's at least add the first level of shading, I suppose. What I want to do here real quick then. I kind of do actually want to clean up the line work because some of the edges on this shit is rough. But I like lines, so maybe we'll keep the lines. Yeah, without the coat. Woo! Oh, she's missing some lines on her arms. Oh, well, that's fine. We just color and then worry about details later. But generally I like to color when I have flats done and I want my flats to be clean, and somehow this time around my flats are ridiculously dirty. And I'm just like, oops. I don't know what I did to make my flats so dirty, but they're very messy flats. There's a lot of oh my god, why is that going backwards? Don't be backwards. Where's my mouse? Okay, it's there. Why is it disappearing? Okay. I think I... Okay, so it's working. I don't have a... Okay. That's strange. For some reason the brush tip just wasn't showing up for whatever reason. It's fine. It's showing up now. Yes, like these flats are a mess. And generally when I want to do like any kind of intense shading, I need my flats to be like on lock. So I guess I could spend a minute or two cleaning up the flats so they're not an absolute disaster. That shouldn't take too terribly long, right? Right. So let's just grab some black here. Oh, okay. Let's grab some black here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oops. Stay in the lines. Okay, that's better than what it was, I suppose. This should be okay to go behind here and just fill that in with black. Let's turn the rose layer off for a moment. We might actually need... Just fill that. I didn't... Oh, that's because it's... Yeah, there we go. Cool. You know what? Let's just boot. Boot. Man, those boots are a mess. That's okay, it's okay. Just you know, just make the they're so no. Let's get to the gaps. We don't. Why is my zooming not work? Well, the little shortcut key I have to like zoom and do little things. This little guy right here just doesn't seem to be working. I turned it off and on again. It's still yep. Okay, that's working. The scroll wheel just doesn't appear to be working. Okay. sure. I'm gonna have to manually zoom, which is irritating. Let's see. Whoop. I just grab the coat. Whoop. And fill. Alright. Go back up to this layer real quick. And then clean that up. And then we'll, just sharpening the lines up a little bit. No, that is his throat. Oops, my bad. It's fine. Go back to black and back to back and back to black. See, that's fine. I'll turn this business back on. Alright. Lines should probably. Oh, that's not what not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to delete that right there. And then add, you know, a little bit of a line. There. It's fine. See? It's fine. Okay. Just, you know, don't need to clean up every line to perfection. Just, you don't want to, you know, just want it to look nice. Not really sure what's going on there or why I have it shaped like that. I know he's got like, there we go. So like, yeah, I want that to zoom in. Just like, okay, just don't worry about zooming in then. And that just gives it like that weird chest piece armor segregation that the outfit has. I think this needs to be a little bit more like less organic. And then this one to come through here.
Make the most of your holidays with the Fred
No!
Meyer app. You can enjoy
Commercials, go away.
in digital coupons
I thought I had no commercials on this. I feel lied to.
To save up to $1.
Lied to. Alright. Why didn't that ask me to, you know, do a thing? Like that? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna grab this and put that there. Okay. Poor. Somehow I got on brown. That's fine. Zoom in. Stop being weird. I need to clean my mouse wheel. Sort of. That's the middle. I feel like this needs to come up a little bit more then, because it is coming towards us, so it does need to have a little bit more. Maybe? If that is right, let me put that come down somewhere. No. This needs to come... Ooh. That was a weird visual glitch. Maybe my screen's wigging out. Because it's not really sure, like, what side of the screen I'm supposed to be on or not. Who knows? Not a big deal. As long as I can still do the art stuff, we are good. Okay, so this needs to have a little bit more of a sharpness to it because it's technically not facing us as much as his other side is, so that needs to come in. So this needs to come up like this, just a little bit more. Not that it matters too terribly much, but it'll help if all the angles on this are more correct, because then the visual perception of the shape will be better. And we need that in order for the, you know, depth and stuff to look proper. You know. And I think I kind of want to get rid of whatever is going on right there. Let's just erase that in general. It's fine. Just redraw it. It's not a big deal. Okay. So we want that to have like that. It's that kind of square bit there. And that is the pectoral underside from the armor plating. that works. Not on the rogue layer. Okay, I don't really need to clean up much more of Gambit's outfit. I don't think, anyways. I mean, I need to add the pink back in where the pink needs to go. Like, his boots need to be cleaned up, but I'm not too terribly worried about it. I feel like I can just move into coloring. And the flats are just gonna have to deal with being where they are. Oops. I really wish my little thing over here was working. I'm gonna have to reset it. It's kind of a pain in the ass to reset though, so I'm like... I wish it was just working. Yay! His lines, or his color is so much cleaner than hers currently. I'm not even really sure why or how that happened, but it's fine. Let's turn up our lines. Save a file real quick. File. Save as. It's gonna be version 4. Why do I save multiple versions? Just in case something goes horribly wrong. Alright, coat color. I feel like I should just flatten the whole fucking thing. Oh, that's too small. Too small again. That's better. This guy, where's his arm? Right there, okay. So let's grab... Actually, what I might do, just step this up just a tiny bit. So we got it in white, now it's on multiply. Do this at first so I can see if I'm doing a little more clearly. We're gonna select areas and shade them as pieces, I think. So let's grab his hand. Do I have, my lines are pretty clean. I might be able to select it, but let's try it. Whoop. Nope, they break up too much. Well, what if I clean them up a little bit more? Like this. What if I close that off right there? I'm not in the line layer. That's a terrible idea. Don't worry, it's fine. Alright. Closing that layer line up right there. We can just do that. Okay. We go like this. Nope. Right. You know what? Let's just trace it with our brush tool. I kind of wish that Clip Studio had a magnet tool. That would be nice. Because then I could just run it along the lines, but it doesn't have one, which is a bummer. It might have one I can like download, but oh, wait. And this is why I wanted my line, like my colors, on point. Because then I could just go like, apply to connected pixels. Oh, pixels only? Yes. I could just, you know, oh, gosh darn it. If I was in the right thing, I could just go, oh, I'm gonna grab these colors. Look at that, I've grabbed these colors. Ooh, it's beautiful. Now I can go in here and just be like, oh, wait, actually. Let's just grab this shoulder stuff manually. No, not delete! Addition! think I'll do like a little... wait, hold on. Let's see, what shape do I want this to be? I think like here-ish? Yeah, just like a little bit of an indentation from the coat. And up here we want this to have a little bit of a shadow. And here as well. Gonna make the brush smaller. Too small. Probably like 30. Yeah. And we're gonna go into these areas here, and we're gonna just do a nice dark line where there should be like, you know, a little bit of... a little bit of like the shadow to be on this side of it, I think. And then we'll just blend them gently with the gentle blending. Oh wait, I want a little bit more lines here because this is... oops. Now we blend. Okay. I want the blendy brush to be big down here because I want this to like... it's got a little bit of a texture to it, so it's not going to be like the cleanest blend edge, which is fine. I don't want it to be the cleanest blend edge. I just want, you know, the coat to have a little shape. And then we'll do a little bit of highlighting just by brushing things over and pushing all the shadow out the way just to give little highlights here and there. Now mind you, we're not, like I said, this is not for lighting. This is just to add depth to the object. Lighting will be done completely separately. Unless this works without, you know, having to do, which it might. A little bit bigger. Nope, that's a little bit bigger. Okay. I want to think with the pull of the fabric that's happening there, I want that to affect how the shading is because it's just going to slightly affect the way it's moving. That's too much. It was a little intense. There we go. No, I'm gonna do up here. I like that to have a little bit of that. Don't want to blend too much because I kind of like that shape that's giving it. I do want some shading there, and this I'm just gonna pull up initially, and then I'm gonna shrink my brush down a little bit, just a little bit, make it a thicker density. I'm gonna push this down through here to give it a little bit of like a pop. Alright, we're going to go over here. We're going to blend the darkness behind its head out. Cool. Oh, my eyeball itches. We're going to do the other part of the coat. So I'm just going to deselect that. We have some areas over here that need a little bit of attention.
Grammarly's proactive,
oh my goodness.
automatic writing suggestions are great, but sometimes...
Shut up. Oops, it's not not what I wanted to do, but it's okay. Okay. Let's actually smudge. I think that might be the easiest way to cover those. Yep. Okay. Those little seams that were not good. Cool. Now we're gonna grab the jacket on this side. Oops, nope. Yes. Nope. Oh. Might as well also grab this jacket down here. Oh. Now back over to our soft brush. Make it big. And then here. I actually kind of think I want to do that separate, just because it is on a different existing light nonsense. Ding! Mostly. There. Okay. Easy enough. Now we'll go down here. This is all on its own thing, separate from his legs, so I feel like that's where we're gonna have some light, and this is where we want the shadow. And we're just gonna blend the fuck out of it. Oops. Pulling the blue, which is weird. It shouldn't be doing. Oh, it's because I'm on the color layer. Damn it. Oops. It's okay. 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 There we go. Alright. Well. Shiza. That's right. Let's go like this. Whoop. I think we're gonna come over here. We're just gonna yoink. Nope. Alright. We're gonna go back to shading again. That's fine. Yeah, get that shading in there the right way this time. On the right layer even. Wow! Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let's just make this brush bigger. Yeah. Okay. And now we make the brush smaller and we do some details. Not that small, Mohammed. Alright, let's go with like a 30? Yeah, 30. And then we're just gonna do what we did on the other side. I don't know that I really need to do more there or down there, mostly just up there, so that's fine. I'm gonna take the, oh, the smudge is too big. Make that smudge brush smaller. Smoochie, smoochie. Okay. Maybe a little bit of smooch right here. Yeah, coat wrinkles. Nope. Get back over there. Get over there. Alright. Okay. Now we go over here. Over here. Grab all that stuff. Deselect. Deselect that stuff. Grab a brush. Do the same thing. I did it. It's fine. Scoop down. That smudge brush going. Cool. Coat. Shaded. And looking pretty good, actually. We need to fix the right... Oh my god, zoom in. Right here a little bit, so I think I'm just gonna make the smudgy brush smaller, and we're gonna go in and blend on that. Alright, all the blue. Ah. Alright, I think we got that all. Now we can go to the right layer. Okay, now we're on the right layer. Take our brush and... Wait, Jesus. Hello. I hope you're having a good night. Alrighty, this is that coming there. Shading. A little bit there. Make the brush smaller and come in. Oops. Eyeball. There we go. And then go in here and we'll smooth that out and blend it out a little bit later so it's a little bit less intense, but right now a little intense is okay. These, let's just give it a little... Alright, now, still in the correct layer, because I want, in the cartoon a lot of the times, the darkest part of his boots are the middle, because they're metal, or shiny at least. So that's where I'm going to put the most shadow on this. Although I guess if I was sticking with what but I know that they're going to be like that, so I'm working with what I know how the character is generally drawn. Boots got that high sheen, so we're just gonna put the contrast in, you know, the middle. I need to clean up those lines on that knee, but I don't think we see that knee, so I don't fucking care. Alright. We need to clean up or smooge. We need to smooge. We need to smooge it. Right here. A little bit. Okay, it's been smooched. Cool. And now we need to do this to his face. Grab this, go bloop. Oh, and his fingies. Did I get his other hand? Yeah, his other hand is basically fine. Alright. We're gonna go back over here. We're gonna grab that shading brush. We're gonna go over here and we're just gonna shade his face. I should probably work with a smaller brush because his face is not a big area. Which is fine. But I could just be like, ooh, shading. But I'm not going to. But, I could. We're gonna do a little bit of shading in here. Because, you know, brow and nose and he is leaning forward. Which means we're gonna get some in here. This is just a general, like, this is where the dark spots are. And then we're gonna go over it later with more fine detail. Or I could do the fine detail now if I really wanted to. Try and stay out of his eyeballs. Because, you know. Right, smaller brush. And give him some shading right here between his lippies. I'm gonna give a little bit of shading up along that top one. I'm gonna come in and get some shading along the bottom of the nose. Later on, like I said, I'm gonna tone this so that the skin color, so this shading will have more of a skin color. It won't just be like, oh, he's covered with black soot. Why is he covered with soot? But this just helps us to see it better when we're initially doing it. Values. Values. Okay, make the smudgy brush smaller, and we're just gonna clear out some of those areas that I would like to be a little bit less intense. Push it back up. That's Clear out some of that nose part. Yeah. Some of this temple area. Yeah, like that. Just smooth it over a little bit. This, smooth that out a little bit. Oops. I didn't mean to hit that button. Okay. I've gotten some highlighty parts. Let's get that off the nail there. I feel like the nail needs to, yep. Just curl that in like that. Curl it in like that. Cool. Alright. I guess that leaves the black. I don't know that I really actually want to shade the like softer black areas. I think I might just highlight those when I do highlighting. Oh yeah, his hair. I think with the hair, I might stay away from the larger shadow soft brush, you know? Well, maybe we'll see. Let's just try it out. Let's try it out and see what happens. Like if I was gonna shade just his hair area, I would definitely want to hit this part right here. As, you know, as. And then I'd want to get the inside of this part over here. A fair amount. There'll be some I want to clean out here in a second too, but we'll get to that. Oops. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to go to a finer brush, and we're going to zoom in more. Zoom in! Come on, let me zoom in. And we're going to go in here. We're going to like kind of fill in the areas that we want extra dark. These guys. And then we're going to take on the transparency here, and we're going to clean up this one because it's not in the black part back there. So we'll clean it up some. We'll smooth those out here in a minute too, so don't worry about it being super dark. What's happening? Okay, and then we'll scoop into the, oh, I need a little bit bigger on my brush. Let's give it a texture as well. I think that might really, not that texture. Oof, not the right texture. Nah. I mean, that could be kind of fun. I feel like it crosses over itself too much. You. I think it's getting thick in the wrong place for this to work for me. What if I do that and follow my hairbrush lines? Not terrible. I wonder if it would help if I turn the opacity on this up. Because if I can get it to work... It does save me a little bit of time, you know, with having to... or wanting to draw individual strands. But I don't like how it looks right here. I hate ads. Okay, let's see. Oop. Okay, let's grab the shadow back. It's okay. Keep some of it there. I don't know that I like it. I think doing it by hand for me is just going to be the better way to go and get more like actual custom hair fall that I want. Hi. Yeah, no, I love Gambit. He's one of my faves. I'm was very pleased and very happy with how he was portrayed in the new show. A lot of times writers, I think, have a hard time getting him right. They either make him too much of a horn dog or not. Like they don't make him charming. They make him sleazy, and then like it's not it, my man. How are you doing tonight? Alright, get some a little bit of extra shading in on these guys. And then blend it! That just, I accidentally make that not. Yeah, I did accidentally delete that. Oops. Mistakes happen. Alright, let's see if I can't fix that. There we go. Make a different brush to fix this. Alright, fill that back in with white. Why is it still blue? I'm confusion. This should just fill in. Why isn't it? You know what? Oops, that's why, because I've that transparency locked. Aha! No longer transparent. Fix that accidental mess up. Okay. One Piece eating ramen and chilling. I had ramen today too. It's just a ramen kind of day. I had leftovers from a restaurant, Chinese restaurant we went to. It was like rice and teriyaki chicken. So I threw the teriyaki chicken and some of the rice and some corn. Oh, hi Russ! Thanks for letting me know who it was. So I threw the rice and the teriyaki chicken in the ramen and added a little bit of corn. It was delicious. Alright, I think his hair looks fire. Let's do a little bit of shading right here, maybe? Just a smidge. What actually needs to be done there is I need to clean up that line work. Yeah, that looks better. Alright, and now we'll go back back to this layer and don't delete it. Don't erase like you've been doing on accident. You just did again. You need it to be white. Or else you lose the effect. It has been a while. I've been pretty good. You know, all things considered. I did kind of mess that up, didn't I? Can we go back to where I didn't erase it? I've been working out and whatnot, which is great, but I've also, like, been having some, like, flare-ups and things, and I'm just like, ugh. Can I just be healthy and be over it by now? I would just like to, like, stop having pain, but, like, I don't know. So, the meds are still working, technically, although sometimes I feel like they're not, but that's, I think, just me having a bad day. Which is fine. Bad days happen. I have been doing a lot of drawing lately, and I've been really excited about the comic that I'm working on. I've been doing some fan art. I did a commission. It's super cute. I printed it today, and I'm going to mail it off tomorrow, probably. So that's exciting. I've got a con in January. My phone just rang. Yeah, I do. I gotta keep it just kind of going, and honestly, being obsessed with the comic has really helped. There's part of me that's like, okay, so real talk. Making a comic book is hard. Making a comic book by yourself is extremely hard. And that's what I'm setting up to do, you know? And I'm like, and I know this, and I'm aware of this, and part of my brain is like, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, yes, I want to do it. I really want to tell this story. I really want to get it done. I want to get it out there, and I need to stop, you know, I can't talk myself out of it. Even though, like, I think my mind, like, there's part of my brain that's like, are you sure? Do you really want to? And I'm like, shut up. Yeah, I do. Shush. So yeah, you know, the lovely voice of self-doubt ringing in my ear. And it's not actually even self-doubt, it's just the fact of how hard it is to make a comic book. How much work it is. Dude, yes. And I want to get it done. And, like, hopefully someone likes it. And it's not just me being like, I made a comic book. You know, like... Which, you know, even if it is just that, whatever, that's fine. But it would be even cooler if it was, you know, more than that. And I'm trying to think of, like, do I just, like, part of my brain's like, make one whole issue, then, you know, throw it at people. Or put it on the internet, you know, for free, essentially, which sucks. But... you know, this kind of the state of being a no-name, essentially. But I don't know. The next Harry Potter comics, that would be kind of amazing. Alright. Except for I don't want to be, what's-her-face, because she's awful. Oops. Oh, it's not. So I know the I know the process. The issue is, like, I know how much time it takes. The fact that I'm like, oh, I have to draw cities. Oh, I've got to draw full back. I don't mind drawing backgrounds, but, like, I have to draw this complicated city, like jungle backgrounds, because it's a comic that has a lot of exploration in it. The setting visually is going to be very important. So, like, that's a lot of work. so much work. And like I have to figure out what I want my level of art to be. Like how full is this gonna look? How finished is the picture gonna be for you, you know, for me? And then I have to decide what level of detail and complexity I want to put in it. Obviously, I don't want to spend 8 hours on every single panel. But like, I also don't mind the idea of going a little bit more like a manga does, where the manga has a lot of simple art, and then bam, we'll have something that's super important be really, really well rendered. I'm okay with that, and that kind of sounds fun. So I think I might do some of that, which unfortunately, disregard to what you just said there, will be kind of inconsistent, but consistent in that it's important gravitational parts that will be more detailed. Or for instance, if like a joke or something funny, I might actually make them even more cartoony looking. I'm vibing with that because I want it to be very expressive. So I don't know, we'll see how that pans out for me. But I guess then technically that would still be a consistency because it would be consistent within the comic itself. Alright, we are gonna shade this because I've decided we are going to. And like anything you can do to just help portray emotion and feeling more clearly, which is why I was thinking about if it's funny, I might add a thing to it, will help the comic itself. Yeah, yeah, basically. I think Ren and Stimpy might have been the first ones to do that. If we wanna get real honest with ourselves. But theirs was gross. It's like, you know, a close-up of the ear that you don't want. No one wants that. But there it is. Maybe I do. I'm gonna yuck your yum. I say that all the time because I learned it from, you know, working with kiddos. Don't yuck their yum.
Sticker Mule makes it fast and easy
Ah,
to order custom
commercials.
acrylic pins.
No, and also fuck them. Bunch of dicks. I feel like last time I played this station, it didn't have as many commercials on it. You learned that from me, and you use it more than you'd like to admit. Because it's genuine and also hilarious at the same time. And everybody knows and understands the vibe of it immediately. And you'll get I usually get the proportionate correct amount of eye rolls and like understanding, which was, you know, mission accomplished. That's what I wanted. All right, we are shaded. And now comes the really fun part of this whole process. Oops. Smart ass. All right. So now we take layers again. And go over here, we grab the hair. I really want this to work, but it's not shading. Okay. We are going to... Actually, we're going to save real quick. File. Save. Oh, always save before you do a whole bunch of weird stuff, because sometimes it gets busted. I'm on the wrong layer. Alright. So we select one of the colored areas. And we go to tonal correction, and we go to color balance. We basically add a color. His hair is red, brown, so let's find a nice red brown. Let's try that one out. Forgot to leave the color on so we could see how it affected it, so let's undo it. I'm probably gonna do it in color, but I'm thinking it's only gonna be in flats. Well, flats in like one shade. So if something's green, it'll be green like dark green or green and light green. Like, I don't really plan on doing like full color, but we'll have flats and then have a light and a dark, essentially. Unless, you know, unless I get popular and have time to like quit my job and only draw. Then it'll be fully colored. But that's probably not gonna happen. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. Can't say it's not gonna happen. It could happen. Anything could happen. Alright, color balance. Go to the highlights. Pull that shit over to red. And dream big! Yeah. I'm gonna make it a little green. Yellow. Okay, halftone. A little blue. No. A little yellowy. And then a little green? What happens if we go green? Not much. Shadow. Ooh, not that way. Not that way either. That makes it too dark. Like that. Looks nice. Okay. Deselect. Oh no! Shoot! Don't do that. Nope. Give it back. Redo. There we go. Alright. Now we're gonna go down here. We deselect that. We grab. Apply to connected pixels. Cool. And then I'm gonna go back up here. This is the black area, which I think I'm gonna maybe give it a blue tint. That seems very comic booky. Color balance. Let's go blue. Real hard. Into the blue. Hard into the blue. I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference here, though. Doesn't really look like it is. That's okay. Oh, kind of is. Ooh, yeah, no, it is. It is. It's definitely making a difference. So if we do this... Okay, but I kind of like the idea of having, let's see. Ooh, that gives it a weird edge. I like it though. Let's pull our color away for a moment. It's too rough, too sharp, so we're gonna definitely go back on that one. Okay, let's maybe if I make this a little bit transparent, it will help me understand what I'm doing. There we go. All right. Transform, color balance. Go cyan. Oh, son of a bitch. Wrong color. Cancel. This one. File. Tonal correction, color balance. How long have I been working on this piece? Saw reference. A couple hours here and there. I would have to keep better track of when I work on things. I would imagine So I had to redraw all the line work and clean everything up, and I extended and made it bigger. Oh, we're probably looking at like 4 hours, maybe 5. And there's been a lot of me fucking around too, just trying things out, so that's always interesting when that happens. Cyan's neat. What happens if we go red though? Yeah, no, that's the shading we need. That's the shading we're here for. It'll be barely visible, but it'll be cool. 'Cause it's there. Yeah, it's barely visible, but it makes all the difference. Let me turn it off. See, it makes, yeah, Just adds a little bit of depth. Alright. Mouse, just roll in. Okay. Let's put this back on. Beady. We need to select the skin. Maybe if I can get my mouse to fucking calm down. Alright. Skin. Alright, we've got the skin. Go back to this layer. We're gonna go tonal correction. Color balance. Now this is skin, so we want it to be a little bit more on the, yeah, the pink side. A little bit of yellow. Highlight, we want to be a little flush. A little yellow. Maybe a little green, just to like round that skin tone out some. There we go. Oh, gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that neat? We turn it off. Oh, sorry. Turn this off.
Grammarly doesn't just improve the style of your
Shut up,
writing,
Grammarly. Isn't it neat? I might not actually need to do other shading. That kind of handles it pretty solidly. Cool. Alright, now we need to do the coat. Oops. The jaqueta. Look, comic versus movie quality. Okay. Now we grab... Got the brown. Tonal correction, and it's just a lot of the same thing. We grab this and we decide what color we want our shadows to be. Actually, probably a little more green because of the coat. Highlights, go red. This will make it bright. Can't decide. This I might have to put the color all the way back up on full. Ooh, that's not bad. Okay, hold on a second. So forward. Let's turn this back on full color. Alright, now we're gonna go up to multiply. Let's do this with full color and see if I can find the... Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, so cyan's good. A little bit of magenta? I don't think we really need magenta in this. Well, I mean, it does make it more rich red, but I kind of like it. Yeah, I kind of like having that. Let's see. Yellow tones it down, makes it less shadowy. Blue makes it too cold. So yeah, no, the cyan's like great. Let's do a little bit of highlighting. Give it that edge. Should we do the edge in blue? No, I mean, that's actually not bad. This coat's always been kind of like a green-brown, just like hers. Red does not work all the way over there. If we do a little magenta. A little more cyan. Touch of yellow. Yeah, the green's good. Nice. Alright. And now we do it again. For the other parts. Pink. Oops. Magenta. Alright, back up here. We're gonna leave this on full color for these guys. I think I need it. Alright. This just needs, like, we need this to pop. So what if we added yellow? What if we just added more magenta? Not bad. Actually, hold on a second. Cancel. Edit. Let's try doing the highlight first. Color balance. Highlight. Magenta. What's glowing? Alright. Then we're gonna drop down to shadows and we're gonna make those blue. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are. Halftone, cyan. Shadow, we want you all blue. Okay. Highlight, magenta AF. Should probably lessen these a tiny bit. Damn, that really just makes it pop. But I also now seen an issue right here. It didn't shade it in all the way. Oh my god, zoom in. Okay. So we need to actually back out of that, unfortunately. Go back in. Turn this off for a second. And we need to add some shadow because there's a couple spots that got missed. And they need to have it.
Strength is inside of you.
New première, ben, Kerastase, Dual Action Repair Hair Care.
Oh my gosh, hair care. Woo. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you soon, hopefully. Now that we've got that, pop that back on, and then do those colors again. Highlight, we're gonna take that highlight with magenta. We're gonna grab our shadow and take that in with blue. Our halftone's gonna come in with some cyan. There we go. Alright, and now we gotta get the blues. Color balance. I feel like I need to go a little bit less on the magenta. Yeah, it still looks cool though. Nice. Actually, I wonder if I can... We'll focus on the boots, actually. Let's focus on the boots. Color balance. What if we just go highlight and we go blue? Okay, what if we do yellow? Let's go this way. Okay. Blue, halftone, blue, yellow, magenta, green. kind of just washes out some of it though. That's fun. It almost works, but I feel like we're losing too much of the detail. So let's not do that. That's better. Alright, I think that's all the pieces that need to be shaded with the shady thing. We just need to go in and make these boots look less silly. Which will help by making some lines that are going to exist on them. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, so I like that idea. Maybe we should just do that. Like I need to make the brush smaller and the brush density like even more intense. But why am I? Oh, right. That's kind of cool. Alright. So we should probably clean up the line work in the knee. Wait, no, we don't need to clean up the line work in the knee pad. Rogue stands in front of it. We do actually need to clean up a little line work though. So that's fine. Well, that's not the tool I wanted. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Amanda, you just erased the entire thing. Don't worry about it.
Feel protected under our roof so your family can pursue their dreams. American Family Insurance.
Not fast enough to mute those things. I apologize. Alright. Okay. Now, close enough. And it's gonna come right there. Sweet. Let's go over here. I stopped talking because I am now in focus mode. Knocked over something. It's fine. Probably. Let's see. That will help with those looking like what they need to look like. Hold on a second. Don't I have a square brush? Yeah, I do. There we go. No, see, that's not doing what I wanted to do. So I'll just do it by hand. It's getting closer. You know what? That's fine. It doesn't need to be like super duper 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 good. It just needs to be, you know. Because I could go in and like indent. Actually, yeah, that looks great. So we're gonna do that! Oops. We'll just, you know, dip in. Little dip in. Little dip in. I think it actually might be better if I do the dip in first. They need to be angled slightly. Okay, now going through here. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna clean that right there. Boom! His boots have that nice cool texture. Woo! Mm-mm. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna have to fill the color in on this a little bit, but that's okay. It's fine. I mean, I'll have to redo the boot pretty much in its entirety, but whatever. Oops. It's kind of a weird song.
Before I was born, how did I get inside mommy's tummy?
A little bit more intense on this foot, but fuck it. I don't know that I really care. I mean, I kind of do, but like I also kind of don't. Nice. Actually, don't do that. Do this. Oops. Oops. Yeah, okay. This shoe boot is much better. I like it more than the other one already, but you know, it's okay. to have like the line work of there being like the arch, you know? There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. A little bit of cleanup because that one's kind of messy.
Growly is an AI writing partner that has helped me write better, helped me write faster, and
No one cares. I mean, someone does, I'm sure. I kind of want to just have that be a normal shoe. Yeah. And that means right here we're going to get rid of that. I think we're just going to draw in maybe this one. Maybe we'll do that one. You know, I like this one better actually. And then we'll go here, and then we'll turn this off for a second, we'll grab that color, turn that back on, and we're gonna go through and fill in the spaces left behind from my redesign. We'll clean up the mess left over in a second. Oops. You know what? Fuck it. Just go. Okay. And we just clean it up. It needs to be brown, it needs to be black. Oops. Fine. Messed up there a little bit, but it's okay. Always go and carefully add. Jeez. I think my hand's getting tired. Okay. Alright, now we need to go over here and grab brown. And this needs to become brown. But, you know, like, cleanly draw on the lines. Lines are overrated. Alright, turn this off for a second, grab this, paint that. Alright, and then zoom out. And boop. Heck yeah. And that's the progress we made on Gambit today. Let's see what we can make on Rogue in the next hour or half hour. I got about a half hour. So, you know, so much time. Alright, so we're gonna make a copy. We also need to take a break. So, copy, paste. I'm gonna paste this merge. Actually, no, I want to keep it a separate level for now. But coat color, that one can go away. Clip line. We'll need to worry about those in a second. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break because I need to use the restroom and I want to take a break. I'm gonna try and get her shading done, but I might not have time. So anyways, let me run a commercial. Alright. This is gonna be harder because her flats are a goddamn mess. It's okay. We are going to... The green and yellow aren't really going to be how we separate this. But we'll do her back leg first, so let's get rid of this one. let's try that. I'm gonna have this all separate though. I don't wanna shade any of that. Okay. Just that side. Alright. Let's see how we do. Let's grab our big, soft, roundy thing. A little too small. Make it bigger. Okay, a little bit bigger. Okay. And then now, just a gentle. Not on this fucking layer. Oh, I forgot to do everything else I was supposed to do. Dang it. Okay, do we ever? Nope. But it needs to be painted white. Oops. think I have the colors on other layers. Are they saved in here? They are. Okay, good. Alright, let's grab that brush. Make it a little bit smaller. No, it's too small. And we will. Okay. Back to the brush. And then we're gonna go in here. Oh, if it's a little bit bigger, please. 'Cause we're gonna. Oops. Got to deselect the leg. Okay. Nice. And we'll do a little bit more selecting. My phone went vid. Oh, it's just Duolingo being like, practice Spanish. I'm like, no, I'm busy. Oops. Oops. Nope. Don't figure it. Look at that. It just adds a little bit of pop and depth. It's... Anyways, I really like it. Let's see what it looks like when I multiply it. It's alright. We'll definitely need to change the colors, I think, to make it work, but we're doing alright. Okay, let's go back in here, and we're gonna add some smoothies and some deets. And then I'll have to go, but that's fine. Made good progress. Some darkness in this business, and in here. No, that's not a thigh muscle, is it? I mean, I can make it one. We'll see. So, yeah. I'm still listening, but that's okay. I gotta go. I gotta go. And then the halftone. Honestly, that's pretty good. And then we're gonna go here. Oh, this is gonna be weird because I have two different. Oh no, grabs the green. That's great. All right, cool. I'm gonna go back up here. And before I leave, I just want to do this last bit. I'm gonna go to the highlight. The highlight's green. The shadow is gonna be in the halftone. We're gonna be green as well. Nice. Gives it that good shine. We killing it. We're killing it. Come back over here, grab the yellow. Go back to here. It's a mess, but that's okay. Tonal correction, color, highlight. Throw that over to yellow. Shadow, we're going to throw this down to red. A little bit of green to tone that down a bit. Halftone, we want to go cyan and yellow. All right, we haven't done the coat. That's okay. We're doing pretty good so far. All right, this is the progress we made today. Hooray! We'd like to see the progress in action. It's going to be and then for Gambit, it's which is pretty awesome. Anywho, thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful night, and I'm going to be gone. Or not like gone, but like as in I'm going away right now. Goodbye. See you Tuesday. Ciao.